Linux Experiences on Deck Edition, Elite Dangerous Part 2. We had a look at Elite Dangerous Horizons already, which works pretty fine, even though it is listed as a deck unsupported title. I got asked on that video to also show Elite Dangerous Odyssey. I don't have Odyssey on Steam, but I have it via the Frontier shop. So my launcher has that option to install it. And I have it already installed. So let me start this to show you. It's the same procedure as yesterday, where the launcher is showing first and we start from there, the game itself. Also, here again, I will use the touch screen to select it. Odyssey is installed now. It took quite a while to install it on the deck, but now as it is installed, I tried it already. I've played on the planet the tutorial mission, and yeah, performance-wise it was working. It was around 30 FPS most of the time, but there has been some flickering on the edges with the settings on high. So I tweaked this a little bit, and I think it does look better now. But let's have a look at that. It is definitely playable. The question was if it's playable, because console players might not be that happy then. And here you can see already that the graphical settings are different compared to Horizon. When you have here a look at the options, graphics, I don't know if this has the same issue with full screen and borderless, so I didn't even try. As this was working all the time with the borderless setting. On quality, I have chosen the medium prefix instead of the high prefix, and then changed the AMD FSR option to AMD FidelityFX CAS, and I turned down the sharpening. Because with this, it is looking way better. With FSR, you can see the graphical details are way worse. And with this setting, it is playable and we still get frame times around 30 FPS and mostly more. It can dip down to 27, but it's still playable all. So let's dive in. The jump animation is now a different I've seen. And we can leave our ship and walk around. And that's of course the part that's new with Odyssey. Unfortunately, there is no VR mode, like no immersive VR mode for walking around, but we can disembark. We will do that on the next station though, so while we are auto launching here, we will have a look where we are going to jump. This is readable with the settings I've shown you. If you switch to FSR, this is less clearly readable, at least on deck. So the galaxy map, and
landing gear retracted.
Find a bookmark. We have stations. I'm looking for the McDonald's settlement. By holding A, we can plot a route to here. In the meantime, we have left the station. Auto launch is still in progress. Let's give manual thrusters and already align to where we want to go. So also performance-wise here, it is looking pretty good. It's less than it is in Horizon though. Still mass locked. Let's get some distance so the mass lock goes away and let's
Frame shift drive.
frame
charging.
shift. You still can look around here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But that animation is now different. And you can see if I align the lines here horizontally, this is new because the anti-aliasing setting is a different one. And whatever you change, at least in my opinion, it looks worse. So I hope there will be some tweaks here and there, or people will find out which are the best settings for the deck. Unfortunately, this title is unsupported, so we would need a place where we can gather those informations. So I try not to overshoot. Apparently the left back pedal is also dropping out. It's probably mapped to Y. Mostly the A, B, X, Y buttons are mapped on the back. But even though this is all set to medium settings, I think it looks pretty fine.
Lake on Charlie Oscar Romeo, welcome to Alliance territory. Please approach the station at a safe speed, Commander. Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 2-4.
We will let the autopilot do the docking. When I was testing this yesterday, I've wrecked my ship once when I tried to dock manually with the gamepad controls, and I got stuck in the fence here, in the antennas. So I lost the ship and had to pay 4.5 million to get it back for the insurance. Well, things like that can happen. It's experience money. Block 24 is that one.
Landing gear deployed.
But now for the really cool thing. That is, after we've docked here,
Contact.
we can
Notifying ground crew.
disembark. The ship has to be docked inside though, so it's lowering us, turning us around and driving us back. We are disembarking. We can now walk around. Performance is at 30 FPS, that's not too bad. Just need to find the proper exit. Don't know if it's that one or on the other side. I think it's... I got stuck. Hello? Yeah, we disembarked already, so I restarted the game after that crash. Don't know what happened, maybe it lost sync to the servers. Can open the elevator here. Go inside. Some elevator music. And here we are. You can see it dips from time to time below.
You have the time to do some transport work, please.
But it is playable. I mean, if you have a look at this small screen, you don't realize that it's less than 30 FPS. And with the current settings, it's not looking too bad if you have a look down here with the stairs and stuff.
Pilots are reminded to exercise
So this
caution when
is looking, as far as I'm concerned, good enough. But if you change this, for example, in the options to... I have to press Y to open this, to FSR in even ultra quality, where it's just one setting below the native resolution. And we have a look then at here. You can see the difference already. And that's why I've set this to the other settings, and the audio cut out. I didn't lose the connection. That's why I have this to this setting with sharpening intensity to 0. And I think this looks better. So yeah, definitely playable. Not too bad. So everybody from console can hop over to the deck now. That's so far with Elite Dangerous Odyssey. If you want to see other games that I have on Steam or even on other stores that are working on deck, like the Epic Games Store or GOG, let me know in the comments. I can definitely test more games. I have still some on the list that are my favorite games, of course, and there are some that are listed unsupported, and I want to show that they are still playable. Any other ideas? Also, please in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.